Hey everybody! Today we're going to talk about one important tip for digestion. I had a lady come into my practice. So I've been in practice since '95, and this lady, I think she was in her 70s, and she was having digestive issues, and I think we put her on one or two supplements, and it made a huge difference with her, and she was like so happy. So this is a really common issue, and most of the time the solution is fairly easy to do. Sometimes I have to do some testing to figure out exactly what's happening. So today what we're going to do is talk about stomach acid. So stomach acid is very important for digestion. It breaks down proteins. It helps you absorb minerals. The stomach acid actually kills bacteria so that you don't get infections in your gut. It absorbs B12, which is B12 is really important for energy, and it also stimulates the release of digestive enzymes because you need enough stomach acid to actually trigger the pancreas to produce digestive enzymes. So it's really important to have an acidic stomach. So what happens if you do not have enough stomach acid? So sometimes as we mature and we get over 50, our stomach acid starts to decrease. That's pretty common. So usually we'll get like bloating, or after we eat we get gassiness because we don't have enough stomach acid to digest. There is another issue with digestion also, and we're going to go over that in another video, that also does cause bloating and gassiness because a lot of times when I correct stomach acid and liver, gallbladder, fat metabolism, that people just feel really great after that. So many of the times. So we're just talking about stomach acid right now. So the thing that you can do is you can take after you eat. You have to take it after you eat because these supplements are very acidic, obviously. So you want to take them after you eat. You can take, it says HCl. So it'll say on the back of the bottle, HCl, or you can take a betaine hydrochloride after a meal. That's also really good too. So those are two good options. Now, people are, alkalized water is very popular right now, and so I just want to warn you, especially if you're 50 plus, that the alkalized water can actually neutralize your stomach acid. So that's really not good. You don't want to do that before you eat or after you eat. So I would drink the alkalized water like 2 hours before or after eating, because it'll literally neutralize your stomach acid, and that will stop your digestion, and you'll get the bloating and gas after eating. So you will not feel good. Okay. Another thing that happens with stress is a lot of times anxiety and stomach acid goes together. If you're really stressed, you tend to produce more stomach acid. Also, people are in I've several videos on fight or flight. You can be in emergency mode and then stay in that emergency mode, which is not good. And then what happens is your body is still in emergency mode, so the blood is shunting it, going from your digestion out to your muscles and your heart to run, right? And so what happens is the digestion doesn't work as well, and also you don't repair yourself as much. So when you go back into parasympathetic, which is healing mode, you literally go in and start repairing your body again, right? And so it's actually very common for people to have a stomach lining that has not fully been repaired. Okay, so in other words, you're stressed out and your body has not rebuilt the inner lining of your stomach, and what that does is it can cause burning. Okay, so a lot of times you want to have your doctor, or we can check to see if you're in a fight or flight mode. And then there's several supplements that will actually heal the inside lining of your gut. So that's typically a fairly easy thing to correct. So let's say you have too little stomach acid, and you're over 50. You can take HCl or betaine hydrochloride. That should really help. Take it after a meal. If you've got too much stomach acid, and because sometimes what will happen is the symptoms for too much and too little stomach acid are very similar. So it's hard to determine which one you have. So that's why I'm saying if you do this, then this will happen. So if you if you have too much stomach acid, you could take an over-the-counter antacid. That may help, but if you take these hydrochloric acid or betaine hydrochloride and you feel better, you could have just too little. So I would say if you're over 50, I would start with the HCl betaine betaine hydrochloride. I would do that. If there's burning, then stop that. And yeah, if you've got burning, it could be that the lining of your stomach is not completely healed, and that can give you burning. So if you have questions, you can call the office. We do work with people on this all the time, and we work a lot of giving people nutrition for improving digestion. So thank you for watching, and if you have any questions, let us know.